Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. Just want to do a quick post-game reaction for the Patriots versus the Dallas Cowboys from Sunday night. I'm a little late on this. Things just came up yesterday, so I didn't get a chance to make a post-game video. So I'm going to do it now. Before I get into this, hit that like and give me a subscribe. Yeah, so the Patriots did win. It was a low-scoring game. I kind of figured it would be. I think I predicted 20 to 14 or something. I'd have to go back and look. I know it was a low score, but I wasn't expecting to be this low of a score. But um, the weather did play a huge factor in this game. It was really windy, really, raining really hard, which was quite apparent with the special teams on both sides of the ball. More so to Dallas, they had, I think they lost four. Or they put the ball on the ground at least four times. I mean, they didn't necessarily fumble. There was one where the guy had to run back and go get it. So, I guess the ball was apparently really slippery from the way, the game went. A lot of guys would drop passes, a lot of fumbles. Just overall, like the weather had a big part. And, the kickers were having a difficult time. I think both kickers missed two. Um, so it was a well fought game by Dallas. I mean, they did. Oh, they only lost by four. It's not like they got killed. Um, both teams made some mistakes. Uh, the Patriots, they have. I think their offense is still struggling. The offensive line seems to do a little bit better. I think maybe I don't know if that had to do with the weather. But they got some injuries right now. Sanu and Dorsett are both hurt, and they got rid of Gordon, and I don't even want to say it, but I'm gonna say Antonio Brown, even though he was only here for one game. So their wide receiver, depth is not that deep. I mean, as far as experience goes, I mean, you still got Edelman and still that's the one guy who still has a lot of game experience. But to get these guys, N'Keal Harry's his first game was last week, so it's only his second game, and then Myers, who was kind of forgotten about with these other guys there. Brady just wasn't throwing the ball to these other guys enough, and it kind of forces them to try to throw the ball to these guys. Even though the young he doesn't have a whole lot of trust, he has to. I mean, they made it, enough plays, and they made some pretty decent plays. Granted, there was a few drops, but it's to be expected because of the weather. Um, I don't know if people listen to the radio sports radio station from the Boston, but they were complaining about the receivers dropping the balls because they're rookies and they shouldn't drop passes. Well, the weather had a lot to do with it. I mean, the ball's wet and you get, Brady throwing you the ball that's wet. I mean, never mind, he was having a difficult time throwing it, and at least he was keeping his hands sort of dry in between, in between snaps. These guys don't have that luxury, and so try to catch a ball that's soaking wet in the wind and the rain. It's not gonna. I don't care if it's a guy with experience or without experience. It's still going to be difficult. I mean, Edelman didn't do, all that much better than the rookies did. Even he was having a tough time. Um, but that's to be it's to be expected because of the weather. Um, so yeah, the weather played a big part. It did. Dallas played a good game. They didn't. They held the Patriots to 13 points. Um, so I think the Patriots got lucky with they hit short field when they had that touchdown pass to Harry. So they kind of got lucky. Otherwise, it was kind of just the field goals that would go between both teams. Um, going forward, I think the Patriots is still going to, I still don't know what's going on with them. Their offense is still struggling. This was because of the weather. Before this, we were even struggling when it wasn't raining out or windy, um, because of the lack of depth with the wide receivers. It's going to be, it's going to continue to be about the defense. The defense has kept them in every single game, except for I think it was the first 3 games or 4 games that they scored a lot of points. Other than that, the defense has held the other team to minimal points almost every game, except for that one game against the Ravens. But the Ravens are really good. I mean, I saw them last night against the Rams, and they just absolutely annihilated the Rams. And I think they're 8-2 now, 8-2. Yeah, I believe that's what it is. So they're a really good team. They're scary good. Like I mean, the Patriots are gonna have a tough time if they have to go up against them again, especially if they play in Baltimore when the playoff time comes. I'm hoping that doesn't happen because I don't. I just think it'll be a lot easier if they play in Gillette, because Baltimore's just that good. The Patriots just haven't shown that they can be consistently good on offense. They're gonna have to depend on the defense to get them through the season, even throughout the playoffs, which they always say is the defense wins games. So I guess it's not such a bad thing, but they need to start putting up some more points. I'm hoping when they get a couple of these guys back from injuries, they maybe start putting some points up. They and Watson wasn't there the other day. He didn't really show up. I think they threw him maybe once and he dropped it. But he's definitely helped a little bit as far as tight ends go. Um, but that's been the other guys Brady's still not really throwing to. I think you got two rookie tight ends and they've really done a. I think one guy might be in. What was his name? Which guy it was? But one guy's a rookie and the other guy's I think his second or third year in the league. But he's really hasn't been passing the ball that much. Brady's just gonna have to learn to trust. I mean that's what it comes down to. Otherwise, it's going to continue to be a struggle. Just looking to force the ball into Edelman or Watson, or even Sanu is not going to. Sanu's not the fastest guy. He's big, but he's not that. He's not fast. He's kind of slow. But he has the experience, and he can catch those kind of passes when it really matters, I guess. So yeah, I think that's going to wrap it up for this right now. I think the Patriots are going to I think hopefully they'll get a little bit better. I'm not expecting a lot out of the offense going forward. I think the defense is going to have to keep them in all these games going forward. They get the Texans coming up and the Chiefs. So those are pretty tough teams. And then after it's really not that tough. I think they get the Dolphins, Buffalo, and Cincinnati. I mean, those are Cincinnati's not good this year. Miami's not that good this year. Buffalo there'll be another tough match because Buffalo is not a bad team. So we'll see how it goes going forward. Try to get a pregame going with maybe get some of my kids back on these videos. They're a little bit busy this week, so we'll see what happens. If you guys like these videos, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Until next time.